Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel where we explore ways to make our world a better place. Today, we're diving into something incredibly important and close to my heart: climate change. It's a topic that's on everyone's mind, and for good reason. The effects of climate change are becoming more evident every day, from extreme weather events to rising sea levels. But the good news is, there are simple actions we can all take to make a difference. So let's get started. Today, I'm super excited to share some easy ways you can fight climate change right now. These are practical tips that anyone can implement, no matter where you live or what your lifestyle is like. You don't need to be a scientist or an activist to make a positive impact. Every small step counts, and together we can create a wave of change. It's simpler than you think, and every little action counts. Whether it's changing a habit or making a new choice, these actions can collectively lead to significant improvements in our environment. So let's dive into these solutions and see how we can all contribute to a healthier planet. First up, let's talk about energy. Energy consumption is one of the biggest contributors to climate change, but it's also an area where we can make a huge difference. By switching to renewable energy sources like solar or wind, we can reduce our carbon footprint significantly. Imagine if every household made the switch. The impact would be enormous. Switching to renewable energy sources like solar or wind can make a huge difference. Not only do these sources produce clean energy, but they also reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, which are a major source of greenhouse gases. If installing solar panels or wind turbines isn't feasible for you, don't worry, there are other options. If that's not possible, consider buying green energy from your provider. Many energy companies now offer green energy plans that allow you to support renewable energy projects. It's a simple switch that can have a big impact. Plus, it sends a message to energy companies that there's a demand for clean energy. It's a small change, but think about the impact if we all did it. Imagine entire communities powered by clean energy. It's a vision of the future that we can help make a reality. And speaking of communities, let's move on to another area where we can make a big difference: our food choices. Next, let's chat about food. Our dietary choices have a significant impact on the environment. Did you know that the production of meat, especially beef, generates a large amount of greenhouse gases? By reducing our meat consumption, we can lower our carbon footprint and promote more sustainable food systems. Did you know that reducing meat consumption can significantly lower your carbon footprint? It's true. Livestock farming is a major source of methane, a potent greenhouse gas. By choosing plant-based meals, we can reduce the demand for meat and support more sustainable agriculture practices. Try a Meatless Monday or explore delicious plant-based options. There are so many tasty and nutritious plant-based recipes out there that you'll never feel like you're missing out. Plus, it's a great way to discover new foods and flavors. Your health will benefit too, as plant-based diets are often rich in nutrients and lower in unhealthy fats. Trust me, your taste buds and the planet will thank you. Transportation is another biggie. The way we get around has a huge impact on the environment, but there are plenty of ways to make our travel more sustainable. Let's explore some options. Whenever you can, opt for public transport, biking, or even walking. These modes of transportation produce far fewer emissions than driving a car. Plus, they're often more affordable and can even save you time, especially in congested urban areas. Not only is it great for the environment, but it's also fantastic for your health. Regular physical activity like walking or biking can improve your fitness, reduce stress, and boost your mood. It's a win-win for you and the planet. Now, let's not forget about waste. The amount of waste we produce has a direct impact on the environment, from the resources used to create products to the pollution caused by waste disposal. But by reducing, reusing, and recycling, we can minimize our waste and its environmental impact. Reducing, reusing, and recycling can drastically cut down the amount of waste we generate. Start by being mindful of what you buy and look for products with minimal packaging. Reuse items whenever possible and recycle materials like paper, plastic, and glass. Start with simple swaps like reusable bags, bottles, and containers. These small changes can add up to a big difference over time. For example, using a reusable water bottle can save hundreds of single-use plastic bottles from ending up in landfills or oceans. It's all about making sustainable habits part of our daily lives. Once you start, you'll find that these habits become second nature. And the more people who adopt these practices, the greater the collective impact will be. Lastly, spread the word. Talk to your friends and family about the importance of fighting climate change. Share your knowledge and experiences and encourage others to take action. The more people who are aware and engaged, the stronger our movement will be. Share your tips and encourage others to join the movement, whether it's through social media, community events, or casual conversations. Every bit of awareness helps. Together, we can create a ripple effect that leads to big changes. Together, we can create a ripple effect that leads to big changes. Remember, every action counts. No matter how small it may seem, your efforts contribute to a larger movement towards a sustainable future. Let's be the change we want to see in the world. Let's be the change we want to see in the world. By working together and supporting each other, we can make a real difference. So let's get started today and create a brighter, greener future for ourselves and generations to come. Thanks for watching, and let's make a difference together. See you next time. Remember, the power to change the world is in our hands. Let's use it wisely and make every action count. Until next time, stay green and stay inspired. Welcome back, everyone. In this chapter, we'll dive deeper into everyday actions you can take to fight climate change. While the solutions we've discussed so far are fantastic, there are even more simple habits that can make a big difference. Let's explore these actions in detail. First, let's talk about energy conservation. Turning off lights when not in use is one of the easiest ways to save energy. It might seem like a small act, but it adds up over time. Imagine if everyone made it a habit. The collective impact would be huge. Another effective strategy is using energy-efficient appliances. Look for appliances with the Energy Star label, which indicates they meet high energy efficiency standards. These appliances use less electricity, which not only reduces your carbon footprint, but also saves you money on your energy bills. Next, let's discuss water conservation. Simple changes like taking shorter showers, fixing leaks, and using water-saving fixtures can significantly reduce water usage. Water is a precious resource, and conserving it helps protect our environment and ensures there's enough for future generations. When it comes to laundry, washing clothes in cold water and air drying them can save a lot of energy. Heating water for laundry consumes a lot of energy, so making this switch can have a big impact. Plus, air drying your clothes can extend their lifespan, reducing the need to replace them frequently. Another important habit is reducing single-use plastics. Bring your reusable bags, bottles, and containers whenever you go out. This not only cuts down on plastic waste, but also helps reduce the demand for new plastic products. Lastly, let's talk about mindful consumption. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if you really need the item. Opt for quality over quantity and choose products that are durable and made from sustainable materials. Supporting eco-friendly brands and businesses can also drive positive change in the market. By incorporating these simple habits into our daily lives, we can make a significant impact on climate change. Remember, every small action counts, and together we can create a ripple effect that leads to big changes. Thanks for watching. Let's continue to make a difference together. Stay green and stay inspired. Welcome back, everyone. Now, let's talk about what we can do as a community. Organizing local cleanup drives, supporting community gardens, and advocating for green spaces can have a significant impact. Let's start with cleanup drives. These events not only help remove litter from our environment, but also raise awareness about the importance of proper waste disposal. Rallying your friends, family, and neighbors to join a cleanup drive can create a sense of community and shared responsibility for our planet. Plus, it's a great way to spend time outdoors and connect with nature. Next, let's discuss community gardens. These green spaces provide fresh, locally grown produce and promote sustainable agriculture practices. By participating in or starting a community garden, you can help reduce the carbon footprint associated with transporting food over long distances. Community gardens also offer educational opportunities, teaching people of all ages about gardening, composting, and the benefits of eating locally sourced food. Advocating for green spaces is another powerful way to contribute to a healthier planet. Parks, forests, and other natural areas play a crucial role in absorbing carbon dioxide, providing habitats for wildlife and offering recreational spaces for people. Supporting initiatives to create and maintain green spaces in your community can lead to cleaner air, improved mental health, and a stronger sense of well-being. By coming together and taking collective action, we can create a more sustainable and resilient future for our communities. Remember, every effort counts, and when we work together, we can achieve extraordinary things. Thanks for watching. Let's continue to make a difference together. stay green and stay inspired. Welcome back, everyone. Leadership plays a crucial role in climate action. From local leaders to national policymakers, their decisions can drive large-scale change. We'll look at some inspiring examples of leadership in climate action and how you can support these efforts. First, let's talk about local leaders. Mayors and city council members have the power to implement policies that promote sustainability in our communities. For example, some cities have adopted renewable energy targets, invested in public transportation, and created incentives for green building practices. These initiatives not only reduce carbon emissions, but also improve the quality of life for residents. Next, we have national policymakers. Governments around the world are setting ambitious climate goals and enacting legislation to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. For instance, the Philippines Climate Change Act of 2009 established a framework for integrating climate change into government policy and planning. By supporting and holding our leaders accountable, we can ensure that these policies are effectively implemented. But leadership isn't limited to politicians. Business leaders are also stepping up to the challenge. Companies are investing in renewable energy, reducing waste, and creating sustainable products. By supporting businesses that prioritize the environment, we can drive demand for more eco-friendly practices. Lastly, let's not forget the role of grassroots leaders. Community organizers and activists are often at the forefront of climate action, advocating for change and mobilizing people to take action. By joining or supporting these movements, we can amplify our impact and drive meaningful change. In conclusion, leadership at all levels is essential for tackling climate change. Whether it's local leaders, national policymakers, business leaders, or grassroots activists, their efforts can create a ripple effect that inspires others to take action. Let's support and encourage these leaders and continue to push for a greener, more sustainable future. Thanks for watching. Stay green and stay inspired.